Hello. Welcome back to 31 Days to Build Your Online Platform. We are live and getting started on day 16. Day 16. I'm a couple minutes early, so I'm going to give a second for you guys to come on in. Hey, Jamillah, I saw you come in. Hello. Hi there. Let me swing this around. Let's see. Hey, Rita. Hi. Hey. Okay, good. I had to also sort of change my lighting a little bit, so I want to make sure that that's working properly. Perfect. Hey, hello. Hi. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. We are halfway through the week. Good evening. Hello. Thank you for joining. We are rocking and rolling, and I cannot wait to get started. So thank you for taking a moment to share. Thank you. Hey, Delshawn, thank you for joining. Hey, Brittany, y'all are already throwing up the hearts. That's awesome. Hey, Brandy, thanks for joining. Hello. Awesome. Thank you. Hello. Welcome. Okay. Good. I try to go live at 8 p.m. Eastern each night. So I knew I was a couple minutes early. So thank you for joining me. Thanks for popping on in. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So let me pull up my notes. I'm so excited to host each and every one of these topics. This series, this 31 Days to Build Your Online Platform, is for you if you are a blogger, a small business owner, or a service-based entrepreneur and you're looking to stand out online. But how can you stand out online if you don't have a platform to stand on? So that's what we're going to be covering. Your online platform encompasses everything from your website to your social media, including your branding and your voice. Hey, Amanda. This series is brought to you by the Actionista Marketing Summit. The summit is happening April 3rd, and I've got 5 experts that are joining me, and we're going to be talking to you about how to grow your platform once you have it built. Yay! I'm glad. I hope that you enjoyed your trip, Amanda. I saw your snaps, and it looked like you had a lot of fun. I also saw a couple of emails that you sent out for the recap. So that looked really exciting. Your platform. So just to explain it just a little bit, because some people, don't quite get it. Your platform is everything that your online platform is everything that showcases you online. So like your website, your social media, and all that. So for me, my platform is a millennial personal finance expert. And so when you come to my website, when you read everything that I read, and if you see me in the media, like on Forbes or whatever, then that's basically what my platform is. All right, awesome. So if you're like an event planner, or if you're a health and wellness coach and your platform is, I want to empower women to do better with their eating habits, that would be your platform. And then everything would reflect that, your website, your social media, and all of your branding. Hey, Elena. So I'll go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Letitia Stiles. I'm a digital marketing strategist, and I help women entrepreneurs find new clients online by building their online platform. That includes, like I said, setting up your website, your social media, and putting into place the systems that can bring an automatic flow of clients. Today, we are talking about guest posting, and is guest posting dead? So do me a favor, take a moment, swipe to the right if you're on an iPhone, or swipe up if you're on Android, and share this on Twitter. Bring in your Perry peeps. This one is going to be really good. Some bloggers already know the secret if guest posting is dead or not, but some small business owners don't quite know if they should still be writing or blogging or doing any of that stuff. So we're going to be talking about that today. All right. Oh, as I said, for the Actionista Marketing Summit, you can register by tapping the link in my bio, and it's absolutely free if you can catch us live. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my notes. Thank you for sharing that. And let us see. Okay. Is guest posting dead? So I know we probably have a couple people on here that are bloggers and would probably say, based on what you've heard or what you've seen from Google, that guest posting is dead. Guest posting is not advisable because you could get slapped with spam and all that. Hey, Natasha. But guest posting is one of the ways that we're talking about to boost your online platform. So this entire week, we're going to be talking about how to boost it. So you've established your website. Week 1, we talked about establishing your website. You've established your social media. Week 2, we talked about establishing your branding. So you've already established that. You've got that good and going. And now you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I do now? How do I bring in those clients? So that's what we're talking about this week. And in the final week, we're going to talk about, now that people are coming to you, how do you convert them to clients? So this week we're talking about boosting it and actually bringing in people that could potentially become clients. You can guest post. You can guest post, and the way that you would do this in order to make it the most beneficial for you is to find website owners and find people that are in your niche that either do something similar to what you do or that often talk about the industry in which you operate. So don't forget to throw up those hearts. I see a couple people throwing those up. Thank you so much. That helps me stay motivated and energized as we're going through these topics. If you're online, you can, I think if you click the screen, it gives hearts. So you might want to try that out. You just won't be able to comment. So what I would tell you to do, and I always try to provide action-based advice. So if you're looking to guest post, look for the top 5 blogs that your audience reads, or the top 5 websites that your audience reads, and try to get featured there. When you start reaching out, you want to create a connection first with the blog owner, with that website owner, or figure out so if you're trying to get featured on a larger site and guest post on somewhere like the Huffington Post, then you want to really get your writing skills down and pull it together. The great thing is that when you register for the Actionista Summit, I have a best-selling personal finance author that's going to be talking to us about writing and how to really find your voice and how to pull that together so that you can use it to build your platform. So if you're trying to get on a bigger site like the Huffington Post, or if you want to guest post for Inc.com or somewhere like that, then you really have to sort of hone your voice and start connecting with those freelance writers that write over there, connect with the editor. So when I started writing for U.S. News, U.S. News and World Report, I was approached by one of the freelance editors that works over there, and she said, "Hey, I've seen your blog. I think that you have a great voice. We would love to have you guest blog on U.S. News." And so that's an opportunity for you to guest post where you actually would benefit from a larger audience. So getting those larger opportunities is great, but before you get there, go ahead and start with the smaller opportunities. My first guest blog, I still remember, I was so scared. I emailed 2 people. And I said, "Hey, I read your blog and I would love to write a guest blog. I want to write about topic X, Y, and Z. Here's my website. And look forward to hearing from you." And the second person that I emailed was like, "Well, I'm not accepting guest posts anymore." And so I was kind of disappointed. But the first person that I emailed, she was like, "Yeah, I would love to have a guest post. Here's what you can do. Go ahead and write it. And then once it goes live, I'll let you know, and then you can promote it." And that's exactly what I did. I wrote what at the time, I've gotten to be a much better writer now, but at the time was like one of my best pieces. I submitted it. And as soon as it went live, I told everyone that I knew, like, "Hey, I guest posted over here." And I had the opportunity to sort of grow my experience in guest posting. So guest posting is not dead. Your action item for today: find 5 blogs where your ideal client hangs out, what blogs they read, and reach out to the editor. And if you can't find the editor, reach out to a freelance writer that's recently written for them and say, hey, I noticed that you're writing for the Huffington Post. How did you get that position? I'd love to write a guest post. And then you'll have the opportunity to start making those connections and boost your online platform with those offline boosts, which today's offline boost is guest posting. So guest posting is not dead. Take a moment, write down the 5 blogs that your ideal client either reads or magazines that they read, or online magazines that they read. Make those connections. Reach out today. Make those connections with the editor or with a freelance writer that's recently written for them, and send them a quick email and say, hey, I'd love to guest post. These are the topics that I have in mind, and give them 3 topics that you have in mind. And here's some links to my previous work. And this is where you would link back to your blog, something that you've written that was, really good, a really good piece that you wrote, or you would link back to a guest post that you've already done on someone else's site if you haven't had a chance to guest post yet. So find those 5 blogs, reach out, send an email, and start boosting your online platform with guest posting, because it is not dead. You just have to make the right connections in order to guest post, and to give that guest posting the opportunity to bring you a new flow of clients. So tomorrow we're going to be talking about how you can lend your voice with podcasting and find new clients. I just did a podcast today. This is my podcasting mic. Whenever I'm asked to do an interview or I come onto someone's podcast, I have my podcasting mic. So we're going to be talking about how you can lend your voice and how to structure that so you can gain new clients by podcasting, and not on your own podcast, but by guest podcasting on someone else's podcast. So that is what I have for you today. Be sure to go to actionistasummit.com. You can also just tap the link in my bio. That will take you directly to the registration page. Go ahead and register now. I have a free gift coming out for everyone who registers in week 3. I've already sent out week 1 and week 2. So I know that it's not starting until April, but you can get signed up and ready to go right now. If you want the opportunity to hang on to all of the recordings and have lifetime access to them, there is an option for you to upgrade during the registration process, but it's absolutely free if you can join us live, and we'd love to have you there with us. So thank you for joining today. Thank you for taking a moment to share, and I will see you guys tomorrow, where we're going to be talking about how you can lend your voice and find new clients. So I'll see you guys then.